Lighten the mood. Apple has unveiled its most ambitious new hardware product in nearly a decade. The company's chief, Tim Cook, showed the mixed reality headset at its annual developer event in California. Let's bring in our tech expert and EFTM editor, Trevor Long. He's across it all as he usually is. Trevor, so tell us about the headset.
Yeah, this is the Apple Vision Pro. So it is, as you said, the first new product since the Apple Watch was announced back in 2014. So it is a full all-encompassing headset that you wear, but you can see out from the world. So basically, if you're sitting in the lounge room, you can see the lounge room because there are something like 12 cameras, 20 sensors. It's full of technology, obviously, but you can see the world around you, and then you have augmented things within it. So you might be opening an app, and that will appear, on the coffee table in front of you. If you're sitting at your desk, it can appear in front of you. Think about Minority Report or all those kind of things where we have all screens around us. Well, they're going to be in the monitor, and you can put them wherever you want. So the other thing about this is that I think is fundamentally different from anything we've seen before is if someone walks into the room, then it can open space for me to see that person walk into the room, and they can see my eyes. So it kind of projects the vision of my eyes out to them so that you can still have eye contact with people while you're wearing it, which is a big problem with the current range of virtual reality headsets.
Right. So is it VR? I mean, what's the point of it, Trevor? I mean, they look like ski goggles, but I mean, if you've got all this information that's coming to you on the lens, and you're also seeing real life, why would you do that? I'm not sure I understand it.
Look, and I think that's their biggest challenge right now is selling to us why we need it. Yeah. Obviously, there will be games that will be interactive in your lounge room. Great. Obviously, there'll be enterprise who will have amazing features that allow them to do training or development in their workshops and things using augmented reality. But for the average user sitting down, the biggest challenge or the biggest thing we saw today was Bob Iger, the CEO of Disney, came out and said they'll have Disney Plus there. There'll be 3D content because it'll be more immersive.
Oh, yeah.
But this is a developer event, and this product will not be available until next year. So think back to 2007, Pete, when the iPhone was announced. Steve Jobs said it's a phone, it's an iPod, it's an internet communicator. It did three things. Today, it does tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of things because developers built things for it. That's what Apple needs. They need developers to go, oh, what if it did this? And then to tantalise us all with those things over the next 6 to 12 months.
What are these going to cost you, Trevor?
Oh, $3,499 in the USA.
Oh,
so it's going to have a 5 in front of it in Australia at least, and it won't be available till next year. But think about this. This is the first generation. It's the Pro product, so maybe just down the track, 5 years, there'll be just an Apple Vision product, which might be a touch more affordable.
Right, so I suppose this is something that my kids are going to be interested in the years ahead. Did you try it today? Were you able to try it?
I haven't, but I was able to get close to see it, and hopefully I'll get a chance to look at it one day very soon.
I can imagine. Yeah, you'd look good at it. You'd look good with those on, Trev, I've got to say.
What are you trying to say?
No, is
this good?
No. I think they look cool and they would suit you because you're a cool guy.
Yeah. There are some wild and wacky gadgets out there right now. I can imagine these with the Dyson Zone headphones. There's going to be some weird stuff over the years ahead.
20 years. I mean, talking about Kathleen Folbig and how life has changed for her over the last 20 years. Imagine another 20 years from now and what kind of tech's going to be out there.
I think you're right, Pete. Our kids will see a different world in the future.
It's exciting, but also scary. Hey, Trevor Long, appreciate it. As always, you're right across the detail, and thank you for your time. Talk to you soon.